I'm going to tell you guys a story of when I had to use my landline on Shabbos. Because if there is an emergency, our life is at stake, somebody's health is at stake, we can break the laws of Shabbos. In fact, it's not even really considered breaking the laws of Shabbos because what you're doing is following the law by putting your health first. That's a law called pikuach nefesh. We are meant to live by the laws, not die by them. A few years ago, my sister-in-law was at my house and she was on a medication. This medication dried her out, it made her really tired, and she didn't realize that she wasn't drinking enough water. None of us realized it until she was in my kitchen and she was sitting on the bench and went straight forward to the ground. I thought she was standing up, but it was actually her pitching forward and she landed head first on my tile floor. I think she left a dent in our tile floor. That's how hard she hit. Clearly she had fainted. My neighbor was actually over and she's a nurse and she was like, call Hatzalah. Hatzalah is a volunteer ambulance service. So I picked up my landline, I called Hatzalah really quickly because she had fainted, she was on the floor, and my friend, thank God, she was there to help. If we didn't have a landline, we would probably keep a cell phone on in the house just for emergencies. We would keep the phone on silent or put it on airplane mode, whatever it is, but at least it would be on already because these phones take a while to turn on. But I had my landline, I picked it up, I called Hatzalah, they got here quickly, they actually took her to the hospital. Justin went with her, I stayed home, and even when we have to break the laws of Shabbos, it doesn't mean that Shabbos is over. So I continued on with Shabbos, and in the hospital, Justin did his best not to break any laws as well. But if I got a phone call on Shabbos from someone that was letting me know that something happened, I wouldn't necessarily pick up unless it was a dire emergency. Like if something was happening in Seattle that they let me know about, as hard as it is to not pick up the phone, I would just let it be because there's nothing that I can do all the way from New York. So I think it's just on a case-by-case basis. But I can't really think of a lot of reasons why I would pick up the phone if someone from my family in Seattle or in Florida or in Pittsburgh were calling me to let me know something.